It's party time!
Viva Pinata, filled with fun.
Filled with fun!
Don't enjoy them all. Viva Pinata, filled with fun.
Filled with fun!
Viva Pinata, don't be
Welcome to picturesque Pinata Island. In its many gardens, all manner of pinatas live, dance, and dream that one day they will be chosen to entertain at a party as only pinatas can. Well, most pinatas, that is.
Oh, fudge! Shake it, shake it, shake it like a party animal. Break it, break it, break it like a party animal. Shake it, shake it, shake it like a party animal. Break it, break it, break it, break it, break it, break it, break it. Viva Pinata, filled with fun.
Filled with fun!
Viva Pinata, don't be enjoy them all. Viva Pinata, filled with fun. Viva Pinata, don't be enjoy them all. Viva Pinata.
Get set for Viva Pinata! An ever-changing world full of endless possibilities, because this is a world where you get to call the shots. The pinata creatures and plant life that inhabit this land are all determined by you. From the minute you dig your first hole and plant your first seeds, you're well on your way to attracting your first pinata visitors. If they like what they see, these pinatas may even move in. You'll also be able to name your new friend. As your pinata collection grows, you can choose which to collect and which to trade. Life on Pinata Island is never all daisies and apple trees. When illness or danger threatens, you'll need to be the one who comes to the rescue. This is your world to explore and ultimately transform into whatever you want. So feel free to change anything, everything, if only to see what happens. The world of Viva Pinata is a living, breathing place full of opportunities and unforgettable characters.
Oh, hello. I was hoping someone would come and help me tidy up this mess. You must be the new owner. I'm Leafos, and I'm here to help you. I've given you the journal. When you finish talking to me, press X to open the menu, and then I'll tell you what to try next. Welcome to the menu. Close this alert with A, and then you can move the left stick, and the leaf in the middle will point to the different things that you can do. Point the leaf at the journal, then select it with A. This is the journal. It stores all the information that you discover when you are playing the game. The journal is split up into different parts to make it easier to find what you need. It works just like the menu. There's not much to see yet, so have a quick look and let's get back to the garden. There's your first alert. Whenever something important is happening, this is how you'll be told. When you are ready, press down on the D-pad to select the alert. alerts will wait down here for you to look at them. If something is very important, the alert will open automatically. If you have more than one alert, you can choose which one to open by moving the cursor over alerts with the left stick. When you finish with the alert bar, press up on the D-pad to put the cursor back into the garden. Time for another present. It's something you can't manage without. Okay, grab your shovel from the menu and turn this mess into your dream garden. Put the cursor on me and press A for help. The buttons in the top right of the screen tell you what you can do with the shovel. I have 3 bits of advice. 1, you can clear the hard soil more quickly if you hold down A. 2, the shovel is old, but it won't break. And 3, if you hit pinatas, they can become ill. If you'd like more advice, press Y now. You've uncovered some coins. When you put the cursor near chocolate coins, you will automatically pick them up. You can spend them later. We have things to do before the shop opens. You need to clear away the junk and hard soil. Let's get moving. I can see you're enjoying yourself here, but how much will happen until you clear some ground? You need to clear away the junk and hard soil. Let's get moving. I can see you're enjoying yourself here, but how much will happen until you clear some ground? Done. You attracted a worm. The worm has turned up because you have uncovered some good soil. You've smashed all the debris in the area already. As a reward, take this grass seed packet. It never runs out of seeds. Press A to close this alert, then press X for the menu. Choose your new grass seed packet from there. The grass seed packet is simple to use. Press A to go back to the game and look at the buttons in the top right of the screen. They'll tell you what to do with the packet. If you'd like to know more, press Y now. doing very well. A serpent has appeared because you have grown some grass. You have a new worm visitor. Worms have simple needs. As long as there's a big enough patch of soil or grass, it will want to visit. Did you see the color change? The worm has become a resident. It likes your garden so much it's going to stay here. Try naming your new resident. Just close this alert with A, put away any tool you have open, and place the cursor over your worm. You can get information on almost anything by putting the cursor on it and pressing Y. Alright, let's have some fun! Close this alert, then press the left stick to select Basic Info, and finally A. Now you can change your pinata's name, which helps you to find it in the garden and keep track of its pinata life. Congratulations! You've attracted a sparrowmint. Sparrowmints can hear a worm wiggling from miles away and will come to take a look.
Here's Willie! Whew! Is this path getting longer? I should charge more for long-distance jobs.
You have a new serpent visitor. You have planted enough grass to attract the serpent over the border and into the garden. You have a new sparrowmint visitor. When you have a couple of resident worms, the sparrowmint will visit just to check how juicy they are looking.
I finished. The house has been built. Get out your shovel and smash the site open and reveal my handiwork.
Now that you've provided the worms with everything they need, the hearts above their heads show they are ready to romance. To begin, put your cursor over any worm. This worm is selected. Now the cursor will split into two. Close this alert and move the other half of the cursor onto your other worm. Welcome to the romancing minigame. You need to take control of your piñata and try to reach your partner without hitting any loathers. The loathers are creatures created by Professor Pester, and they hate the piñatas being happy. Push the left stick in any direction to make your piñata move, and remember that different piñata may move in different ways. If you hit a loather, you will lose a chance and waste some of your time. If you lose all of your chances, the game is over. There are coins to collect too, but be careful. You'll only be allowed to keep them if you finish the game. Hurry now before the time runs out. Now you've completed the game, your happy piñatas will go into their house and do a romance dance. Hey!
Your piñatas have made an egg. After piñatas have done the romance dance, a new baby piñata is brought to the garden, safely packed in a patterned egg. Worry no more, your new egg has been delivered safely. Another successful mission for Storkos, the people's champion.
Every time a new piñata is hatched in your garden, your label is fixed to it. You can change your label by using the label designer from the main menu. Press A to close this alert, bring up the menu with X, and then select the label designer icon. A baby pinata is ready to grow up. The baby goes into a cocoon where it grows to its adult size. When it has grown, it will hatch out as a young adult. If you get impatient, you could give the cocoon some encouragement with your shovel. Now that you have raised a baby worm, I feel like I can really trust you. I have 2 seeds that are ideal for someone starting a new garden. You can have either one. Please choose a seed from either hand by moving the left stick. Ah, yes, a good choice. When you get back to the garden, your cursor will be holding the seed. You need to plant this type of seed in soil. Look at the buttons displayed in the top right of the screen to help you with the seed. Or you can press Y now and the journal will give you a full explanation. The next time you put the cursor over a plant, you'll notice the water meter. It shows how much water a plant has. You can use the water meter to make sure conditions are perfect for the plant to grow. Well done! You've planted your seed, but you'll need to water it to help it grow. Without water, the plant will turn yellowy brown and die. If your plant starts turning blue, you're giving it too much water, which can also kill it. Go back to the garden by pressing A, then press X to find your new watering can. Once again, the buttons in the top right of the screen can help you use the watering can. But if you'd prefer more information, press Y now. You've got 2 Sparrowmint residents now. That's good work. The next stage is to get them to romance. Open the menu and look in the journal, or you can put the cursor on a Sparrowmint and press Y for information. The current status tab shows you what you need to do next. You seem to have most of the basics now. So see what you can do with the rest of the day before the sun goes down. Good news! You've attracted a mouse mallow. This little pinata must have smelled a turnip in your garden. Well done! You attracted a moth drop. When the sun goes down, the moth drop will look for a suitable garden. Here is your clock. From now on, you can see what time it is in the garden. Some gardeners use their clock to predict which wild pinata will show up. Here are the experience petals. Can you see them around the clock? When you do something to help the garden, the petals will turn blue. If you'd like some more information about the experience petals, press Y or look in the journal. Now, let's see how many experience points you have gained from your work so far. Here are the experience petals. Can you see them around the clock? When you do something to help the garden, the petals will turn blue. If you'd like some more information about the experience petals, press Y or look in the journal. Now, let's see how many experience points you have gained from your work so far. You've leveled up! You filled the petals around the clock, which means you've taken a step closer to becoming a truly great gardener. All kinds of things happen when you become a better gardener. New shops open, new items appear in the shops, new pinatas will want to visit, new characters appear, and Seedos will have new seeds in his pouch. Let me introduce Seedos. He's obsessed with gathering seeds. You should try talking to him. A pinata has broken open. When pinata lose their sweets like this, they return to the wild, outside the garden. It's a part of life here on Pinata Island. You can't become a great gardener without breaking a few pinatas. A hunt has started. The pinata food chain means that sometimes the bigger, cute and papery pinatas feed on the smaller, cute and papery pinatas.
Nice to meet you. Willie Builder, established 20 years, regional award winner for services to island housing. You need some work done? Pinata and helper accommodation, a specialty. I know my trade, don't you worry. Before I... Yeah, that should work. If I could just ask you to pay the balance...
Hey everyone! You should all know my store's open again. I expect to see you in here very soon. Just bring lots of cash. Nobody likes the taste of chocolate coins more than Lottie, I can tell you.
The village general store is now open. Remember those chocolate coins you collected the other day? Now you can spend them at the store. When you get back to your garden, press X to open the main menu and select the village option. Then you can choose to visit any store or service that is open for business. Now Costa-Lots is open, you can buy romance sweets. If you have romanced a pinata species before, you could replace all their requirements, except their house, with a romance sweet. Buy a sweet and direct a pinata to it. They should eat it, and instantly they will have a heart appear over their head to show they are ready to romance. This should make romancing pinata easier. Remember that both pinata will need a sweet.
Here's Willie! Whew! Is this path getting longer? I should charge more for long-distance jobs.
you put the cursor over a pinata, you'll notice the happy meter. The happy meter tells you about your pinata's mood. Every time something happens to the pinata, the triangles turn orange or turn blue. The more orange triangles a pinata has, the happier it is. And you can see this on the face in the middle. A pret's tail has appeared. They like to investigate a garden in the dark.
Don't panic. I've seen it. I'm on my way. Don't panic. Oh, I already said that. Stay calm, Patch. You can do this. Focus, man. Think back to med school. But now it's the real thing. Oh, cranberries. I'm on my way to your garden right now. Wait, is it against the law to send alerts while you're driving?
Okie dokie. I'm back at the store now, so use the village menu to find me if you have any more work for a man of my talents.
Okay, I'm here with your sick pinata. I don't know if you're interested, but some people find it makes them feel better if they watch me work.